Moses grew up in the palace, treated as a prince instead of as a slave. He learned his lessons with the other boys of the palace, and was taught all that the wisest Egyptians could teach him. As he grew to be a man, he learned also to be a soldier, and took rank as the son of Pharaoh's daughter. But deep down in his heart, he never forgot his own people. The poor Israelites were worse off now than ever. They were forced to work harder and harder, were beaten and ill-treated in a most cruel way. In vain Moses tried to help them. His interference only seemed to bring fresh trouble upon them. How could he understand their misery? Then a day came when Moses found one of the Egyptian taskmasters beating a poor Israelite. The sight made him so angry that he rushed in to defend the slave and dealt the taskmaster a heavy blow. The Israelites, instead of being grateful, only mistrusted him the more, asking if he meant to kill them too. Moses knew at once then that the story had been whispered throughout the country, and his life would not be safe. The only thing to be done was to escape to some distant land, and so he fled from the palace. A very different kind of life began now for Moses. He had journeyed far into the desert and joined an Arab tribe. Instead of being a prince, he now became a shepherd. But God had more difficult work for him to do. Ere long, out on the lonely hillside, the message came. He was to go back and free his people from Pharaoh's power. At first, Moses thought it was an impossible task. He was not a great speaker, and he would most certainly fail. But God bade him do his best. Aaron, his brother, should be the spokesman, and God would work such wonders. Now Moses was a born leader of men, strong and fearless, and he had now a firm faith. At first it seemed quite hopeless. Pharaoh refused to let his slaves go, even for a few days' journey.